Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. And he was quick to react. Figo. Very nicely done. And that interception was most necessary.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Bellingham. Oh, good read. Now then, the ball's come loose. Forward it goes. Quarter of an hour played.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he'll shoot here. And that is doing no harm at all.
Porto were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Rodri. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of...
Bellingham! Almost half an hour in now. Pass somewhat off target. Gets his pass away.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Aimed beyond the defence. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well seen, saw that coming. And he's gone looking for safety. And now they can clear their lines. Now that looks a decent ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. He's gone forward. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're already into the second period.
Porto cleared.
Massive leap! And he's done it!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Porto get themselves into the lead.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Nuno Mendes is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
And the pass is intercepted. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is out of play. And that's been intercepted. Nkunku.
Porto have turned up with a human blockade. This
Big chance! Oh, in for the pieces! Oh, that wasn't far away. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Well seen, saw that coming. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Goes looking wide. No, it's not getting there. He can get that clear.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And that has been cut short. Looking for options for movement. And he welcomes it in. And he's through, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, the weight on the ball was just perfect then. If only they could have come up with a finish to match.
And that interception was most necessary. Oh, perfectly measured that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That's a little off target. And no, that was never going to make it. He's looking to set free a runner. Figo. Great leap! Oh, that was a brilliant save. And that will be the final act. Porto have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Figo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Oh, he's taken it. Oh, that's a key interception. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Oh, sweet feet. Oh, it's come loose.
Bellingham really added the width there thanks to his...
Heads it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he...
It's Figo! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. And no, that was never going to make it. Bellingham. Forward it goes. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Mbappe. That has been slung wide. Gets a good foot in there. And that interception was most necessary. He can run onto that. Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bellingham. He's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Neymar. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Rafael Leao. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. No, that's been intercepted. Gets his pass away. He's got away. Shifted upfield. That is good alertness. Bellingham. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. Cristiano Ronaldo! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. And the whistle goes for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. The midway point of the game.
Porto ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Porto head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we are already promptly back underway.
Porto clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game...
It's Son Heung-min! Now, who's going to be first to this? He can get that clear. Decent progress down the left. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Nuno Mendes, and that's been intercepted. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Goes in for the header! Tries to get it clear.
The attendance for this
And
match
still,
was
we await the first breakthrough.
71,550.
Cristiano Ronaldo. He's shifted. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 13.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 11.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Dembele. Number 9. Number 24. Rafael Leao.
Short changes him with that pass.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Odegaard. Now it's Rodrigo. He's through now. Can he finish? He has done it! Finally, the deadlock is broken! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's there to get it away. Oh, good read. Ronaldo is in a really good position out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Mbappe did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That has ended up in no man's land. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And that's going to be a goal kick. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Beckenbauer gets it away. Now it's Mbappe, looking for the runner. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe! Could fall kindly. It's bounced out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. He can get that clear. Kimmich. Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well read, nice interception. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, it's come loose. And that's been intercepted. Rodri. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And there's Green. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's a good run down the right. Mbappe. Oh, super find.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really...
Bellingham! They want to be... And again!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So
it's Cristiano Ronaldo! What a wonderful goal!
And now it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
And it's been taken straight back. Works it forward.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
The attendance for this match was 71,600.
And they win it back again. Mbappe. Figo. Up to meet it! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get away here? The ball has bounced loose now.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Spot on, Peter. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's played forward. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Griezmann. No way through.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Maradona. Always onto this. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well seen, saw that coming. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Porto are looking to break at pace. And that's put paid to a promising move. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Very much into the last knockings. Messi, good purposeful running this.
2 added minutes has
And
been
smartly
indicated.
reclaimed. Ter Stegen catches it safely. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Porto have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it.
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Oh, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere... He rises! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Great header, made it look easy. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Oh, great save by Dina!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Robertson is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Can he finish? And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Pavard with the clearance. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Good spot. He's seen the run. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's on his way!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Robertson. Rodri. Foot in.
Pretty robust defending.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good read. Van Dijk. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Odegaard. He's picked his way through. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbappe! Oh, taken with style. Porto are level. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Porto grabbed the... tries his luck! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Cristiano Ronaldo really improvised cleverly there. His quick thinking almost paid off in real style.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Robertson. Oh, that's a key interception. Robertson is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Caught offside that time. We are into overtime. And he's intervened well there. Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. And the half-time whistle goes. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And that's the second half started. Well seen, saw that coming. Bellingham. And it's De Bruyne. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Can he put it away? There it is!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Porto get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Bellingham. A lot of space ahead of him. And it's Figo. Has a look and has a go. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now here's the delivery. Cleared without hesitation. Struck first time. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Pavard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that's been drilled in. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And that's a goal kick.
Substitution for Arsenal, Van Dijk.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Substitutions taking place.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Ødegaard. Oh, that's fabulous.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Swings in across, and he's cleared it back out. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi with the clearance. Very much into the last knockings. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Haaland.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Beckenbauer, played out wide. Some good work on the right flank here. And that's been intercepted. The ball has bounced loose now. And that will be the final act. Porto have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Porto really are a very good away side, Peter.
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
That is a great pick out. Oh, this is a great position. And he's there to belt it away. Looking for the run. And it's De Bruyne. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Pavard promptly onto that, and that is that. Away from immediate danger. Hakimi.
Lionel Messi, Peter. Now, there's a player who could make a mug out of anyone.
Plenty of examples of that, Jim.
Yeah, I remember when his former mentor was managing Germany's winning machine, a machine that had hammered Messi's side 7-0 on aggregate not too long before.
Very different story that night, though. 2 goals in 2 minutes. He was a bit special.
And a few doubts about him before the match on account of him not scoring in the previous couple of rounds. How wrong was that?
Pedri. Mbappe. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedri.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that could set him on his way. Rummenigge. Shot a goal! It's bounced out! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Gets a good foot in there.
Porto certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now it's Mbappe. Interesting ball. And he's straight offside. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And that's been intercepted. Ødegaard. Oh, that's a key interception. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 23, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Here we go again.
Number 21.
Porto need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Ruben Neves. That's a shade optimistic. Defending of the desperate variety. And they win it back again. And Messi! Beckenbauer gets it clear. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Bellingham. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Mbappe. De Bruyne. Your impression so far, Jim?
Porto are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Neymar. Driving on and making good progress. He's in space and looking for options. Neymar. It's Van Dijk. Mbappe. Tchouaméni. Figo. Ball is over the line.
substitution in progress.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Looking for options for movement. This is promising. Real chance! He's got a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And straight into the wall. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ødegaard, distributed tidily, and it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball, and the flag has stayed down. He gets big. It's a goal. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Porto give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And there goes the final whistle. Porto were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many... Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Well, Frank Lampard will again be very important here, I would think, Peter. He's going to have a multitude of roles to fill, but I suspect he'll be the main creative talent, though.
And no doubt constantly getting on the end of moves he himself instigated. That's his trademark.
Yeah, something he's quickly becoming a master of. Another step in his incredible development, and for me, one of the best finishers of his generation.
2005-06, his first 20-goal season.
Yeah, it was an outstanding feat.
Owen! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And again! And he's done it! Great header, made it look easy.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. They're urging him to shoot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's come loose. And the follow-up sticks it away. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned...
And the finish! They've scored!
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And he welcomes it in. De Bruyne. Mbappe. Great chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Iniesta. Looking tidy in possession here. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And he cuts out the supply. Costa Curta. Interesting ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. A really close shave and the last action of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Already up and running for the second half.
Porto don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
And it's Owen. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Still they trail, and time is ticking away.
The attendance for
Now
this
that looks a
match was
decent ball.
72,300.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Iniesta. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that's a key interception. He's gone forward. Iniesta threads one in. Neymar. Here's the cross. And that should be the keeper's. Messi. That's tidy.
Porto are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar chasing after it. Showing good feet. Gets his pass away. He's got away. He's found some space. Picked out brilliantly. He's got the shot away! And it's in! Porto are level.
The goal scorer
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
number 27.
And now he has two.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Fernando Torres. Number 9, Owen. Number 13, Iniesta. Coming on the field, number 18, Erling Haaland. Number 23, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And he's there to get it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And he's managed to get free. And no, that was never going to make it. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that's well spotted. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they... Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down, and the header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Beckenbauer. Neymar does well to get it back. Davis made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Now it's Neymar. Oh, good read. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and his speed of thought is actually quite impressive, and it often keeps him away from trouble.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Just the goalkeeper. He's got the shot away! Goal! Porto! His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Porto draw first blood here.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rodri. Lazio finding their passes. So nearly the perfect ball. Clears it out of harm's way. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Gets his pass away. Mbappe, there's the hit! He has done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Porto get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And he's quick to snatch it back. Valverde. Valverde cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that's well spotted. Rodri.
There will be 1 minute at
And
a
he's
time.
intervened well there. And it's Iniesta. It's a sweet ball, that. Saka. Mbappe. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
By the entrance gates.
Porto go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion.
Substitutions taking place.
And we're off again. Rafael Leao. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Mbappe, given the lift of his goal. Now it's Mbappe. Davis kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rodri. Saka. Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. Albert Ferrer. That's good running with the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Rodri. And it's Iniesta. Defending was strong and firm. And he can clear it away. Albert Ferrer. And that interception was most necessary. So we've reached the hour mark.
72,306.
Rafael Leao. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Chouameni. That is good alertness. Iniesta. Saka. Albert Ferrer. That'll be a throw-in. No way through, so back it comes. Chouameni. Mbappe. Porto have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitution in progress.
So here comes the substitution. Beckenbauer cuts it out. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Iniesta, played out towards the right wing. That is ended up in no man's land. Rice. Rafael Leao. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Away from immediate danger. Looking for the runner. Porto can consider themselves just about safe now. And it's Iniesta. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. Iniesta. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to in with a header! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Madison. Son Heung-min. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe. Porto leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And he was quick to react. Spread neatly. Rudiger getting this one clear. Porto have it back and they can go. Has a look and has a go. Madison. Now Son Heung-min. Now it's Son Heung-min. Mbappe. Oh, that's an excellent interception. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That is ended up in no man's land. Foden. Well seen, saw that coming. And the defence can get it clear. Madison. Well, they've held on to the ball for so long there, but they are going nowhere fast. A disappointing anticlimax at the end of that would-be attack. Madison. Mbappe. Foden. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
He won't be happy with that one. And that has been cut short. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And he can clear it away. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's half-time here. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Porto come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good.
Substitution for Benfica. Number 7, Son Heung-min. Number 20,
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 47,
Porto carrying a one-goal lead.
coming on the field. Number 23, Rodrigo.
Not the most accurate pass.
Vinicius
Madison.
Number 19.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Mbappe has found the net here, of course. Rodrigo. Now it's Diaby. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Porto are ahead here by what is still the only goal. That's a pretty loose pass. That's headed upfield. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And no, that was never going to make it. Forward it goes. Threads one in. Kimmich. Now that looks a decent ball. Beckenbauer tries to clear. Kimmich. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Figo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Porto clearly should have gone for...
Chance with a header! It's a goal! Do not write them off! Back they come!
Benfica clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Substitution for Benfica. Number 9.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, he's burst through!
Porto merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And that has been knocked clear. Passes short and sharp. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pass is just off target. He has found the way through.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Fiddles it through. Oh, and he's through the middle. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Schneider!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's on a charge. Bellingham, he's got away.
Oh, great feat that.
De Bruyne. Bellingham. Bellingham goes in for the header. Goal! Porto!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Oh, good ball. Defence has got rid of that. Played out to the left flank. Bellingham. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, easy pickings there. Bellingham. And he was quick to react. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gilberto Silva. And De Bruyne! Oh, good read. And it's Figo. Oh, good ball. Mbappe! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Porto really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Roberto Carlos out-muscles him. And he's there to belt it away. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Plays a sharp little ball here. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Porto go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Porto carrying a one-goal lead. Beckenbauer defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Kaka. No, that's been intercepted. Fiddles it through. Lam. Gilberto Silva gets it back. Schneider. Now it's Rashford. Rashford was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking for the runner. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Shifted upfield. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Team still separated by the game's only goal.
The attendance for this
Well
match
seen,
is
saw that coming.
70,550.
Bellingham. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Substitution for Porto. Number 29, Mbappe. Number 17, De Bruyne. Number 5.
And he's managed to get free.
Number 14,
Cristiano Ronaldo!
coming on the field.
Danger averted for now.
Rodrigo. Number 8, Ødegaard. Number 27, Neymar. Number 13, Messi. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. And that has put paid to that. Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, and that should have been two.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
He won't be happy with that one. Nicely weighted ball. Decent hit! It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got...
And the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
And now he has two. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Pass somewhat off target. Ødegaard. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And time is up. Porto illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Tries a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Porto with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lazio can start a counter here. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. He can get that clear. De Paul. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. De Paul. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And smartly reclaimed. Mbappe. Neymar.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it reach?
Chance with a header! He will be livid with himself.
Lazio just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Wan-Bissaka picks it up from the goal kick. Gets his pass away. Now it's Messi. And the finish! They want to be quick to recover this. Beckenbauer is there to clear. De Paul.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Messi. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. First half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains
It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half. So deadlock still as the second half begins. Now it's to Paul. Oh, shooting chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Lazio were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
De Paul looking to get on the end of this. Hernandez. Oh, good read. It's a sweet ball, that. Well, that's beautifully weighted. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Spread neatly. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Porto, number 29.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Figo, number 27. Neymar.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Porto clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Number 13, Messi.
Beckenbauer.
Number 8.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And it's Maradona. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Odegaard. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Maradona. Oh, what a pass! Oh, great chance! Sticks it away!
All goals are welcome, but when they come at a time like that, they're priceless.
Simplicity itself.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
That's a nicely measured pass. And he cuts out the supply. Half an hour gone in the second half. Mbappe.
Lazio surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that's been intercepted. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And back to the goalkeeper. Wan-Bissaka. Calhanoglu. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Ball's gone out of play.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Calhanoglu. Calhanoglu.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Oh, nice touch. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort...